Hey, guess what? I can help you play more on tune with just one simple little trick that I'm pretty positive you've never even thought about before. Ready to learn about it? Great. I'm Rebecca Fuller, the expert and instructor at Learn Flute Online, and this is episode number 59. We'll be right back.
You can do it, and Rebecca will show you how, step by step all along the way. Introducing the Learn Flute Podcast.
Welcome back here to this episode number 59 of the Learn Flute Podcast, where I get to show you even more about learning how to play the flute. Now, I was talking to someone the other day who told me that they assumed this instrument was learned easily by just memorizing a fingering chart. Well, I definitely hesitated when I heard that because if you've been learning how to play the flute yourself, you've quickly discovered that there is about 80% more that you need to learn about it. And that's why I offer so much training here, including these audios. We all need to get this type of education from all angles, and I'd be more than happy to help present the different sides for you. Now, it helps not only with technique, but it also helps you be motivated and keeps you out of the darkness. We can do it, I promise. I will help you. Just stick with me. So as you heard me say at the beginning of this episode, I have a fancy trick for playing on tune. Now, you may have already listened to some of the other episodes where I describe different things that you need to do with your instrument or embouchure to play more on tune. But this is one trick I guarantee that you may not have even thought of before. Now, I use this technique quite often when I'm working with a group especially. Now, if any of you listening to this audio right now have ever played in an ensemble or like band or something, and you may have experienced that not so great buzzing bee sound that the flute section can show off. I can hear it now. It's some students playing a B flat and the others are playing a B natural with a couple who aren't even sure what note they're playing. Well, let's just imagine for a minute that all of the flutists have the correct note and the correct fingering, so they're all actually have a fighting chance to playing on tune. Then, let's assume that they've already learned what to do to get pretty close to on tune. These proper techniques and exact skills are taught by me in the gold level as well as refreshers and on the higher level techniques in the intermediate level on the learnfluteonline.com website. So, what is there still left to do? Well, as I said, I use this technique when I'm working with groups especially, and that is that I ask the players to listen to me play the tuning note. For today's online demonstration purposes, let's just say it's an A, which, by the way, is a very proper note for a flutist to tune to since the instrument is set up perfectly to play this note very closely to on tune, without too much trouble if you've been trained. So let's imagine that the group has just attempted the A all together. And it did have some B buzzing qualities, which just means that some are playing sharp and others are more flat. What I do next is that I ask them to please listen to me play the tuning note first, and then they all need to hum or sing the note that they hear me play. They have to sing it out loud or this doesn't even work. Then I sing the pitch back to them and they sing it again to me. Then I have the group play the A on their flutes again all together. Voila! It's like magic. They always sound so much more in tune, and I love to watch their faces when they hear how much better it sounds. It's kind of fun. They're always surprised. So how can you take this knowledge and use it for yourself? Well, do you happen to have a tuner? Most handheld tuners have a button on them that you can press so that it will play a pitch for you. Even if it's just a digital sound, this will still work for you. Try setting the note on an A, for example, it's best for flutes, and then listen to it. Then practice singing the pitch you hear. Now try really hard to get it as exact as possible. Oh, and by the way, female voices do have an easier time with this than male voices because they can sing up there in the correct octave also, but it's okay because anything will help. So try it anyway, even if you have a deep voice. Now, after you've worked on finding the correct pitch to sing or hum, go ahead and play it on your flute. Listen carefully. Does it match what you wanted to have happen? Repeat again and listen to that tuner. Sing it, then play it. You'll find that you either consciously or unconsciously adjust the pressure of your breath, and voila, like I said, you'll be playing even more on tune as well. I guess I have to put a little disclaimer in here about this subject and say that those of you who are listening and are still on a very basic beginner level will probably not be able to nail this one. And that's only because you're still learning how to establish a solid, consistent tone. But for those of you who have been playing long enough, especially those of you who have been working on playing the flute for years now, you'll find this especially helpful because you'll have that muscle memory to take care of what I'm talking about. It's kind of cool, actually. What fun today! I love bringing a new subject to the table. Had you even thought about this one before? I actually have trick after trick after trick that will help you become the best flute player you can become. I present the correct skills at the precise moment in your learning development so that you can feel happy and on the path to complete success. Now, these types of lessons are taught in the membership area of one of the levels on the learnfluteonline.com website. Now, I mention this because depending on where you're listening right now, you'll find it valuable, and hopefully you will want to get your instrument out right away and just try what I'm talking about here. And then go get your video lessons for the week in the module that you've been working through. And for those of you who aren't sure which lesson to start on, no worries, I have you covered. I have set all of the lessons in progressive order on the website, so you won't get lost or have to bounce around aimlessly. Yep, every single lesson is numbered, and it makes it so simple to learn. Well, I hope you have a fabulous week. Enjoy your time with your instrument. Share it with others or just savor it yourself if you like. But remember to find success in every little step and be proud. Hopefully we'll see you in the comment box with even more insights on this particular subject today. I'm Rebecca Fuller, and we'll see you again soon.
Thanks for listening today. Remember that this is where people of all ages, such as you, can come, learn, and play the musical instrument flute in an easy-to-follow, organized manner, and in the privacy and comfort of your own home, on your own schedule.